Jason Umstot is the superintendent and CEO of Licking County Board of Developmental Disability. He started his career as a direct support professional. I think that's pretty cool. He started his career as a direct support professional and has spent more than 20 years in the field in various management positions. Currently, he serves as the board member for the Disability Housing Network, the Ohio Alliance of Direct Support Professionals, and the Licking County Children and Families First Council. He also serves as vice president of the Region 5 Superintendents Association. We're very pleased to welcome Jason Umstot to the podium.
Let me first say this. If you currently are or you ever have had the title of direct support professional, let me thank you personally for all that you do. For me, my path started a little over 20 years ago when I was in college. I was searching for a job with meaning and purpose, one that will fulfill my dreams of working with people that offered intangible reward of watching other people succeed. While looking through the newspaper one day, this 2x2 little ad caught my attention. It read, "Seeking applicants to work with people with DD." That simple ad made such a difference in my life. Growing up in a poor rural town in West Virginia taught me some valuable lessons that would prepare me for the years to come. One of the most important was prioritizing my interest and creating goals to get where I wanted to be. I always knew that I wanted to work with people, and that at that time I wasn't really sure exactly what that meant, but I knew the track that I wanted to explore. So this small little ad led me down the right path. That decision changed my life, and I'm sure many of you here today would attest to having a similar experience. Professionally, being a direct support professional was one of the best jobs I've ever had, and the experience I gained launched my career. Looking back, I honestly can say that the best lessons I've ever learned came from the time being that I was a DSP. The real life experiences and knowledge, the background and strength that I gained when I was a DSP has helped me make practical decisions that are more focused on the people we support instead of my own self-interest. Direct support professional is more than a title, and DSP is more than an acronym. The support of great DSPs provide people with opportunities that aren't just goals in an ISP. They're real life desires and choices. We know that people, regardless of their disabilities, have strengths and skills, and DSPs have the expertise to always bring out the best in everyone they serve. People with developmental disabilities have real life desires, whether it's marriage or owning their own home or having a job or earning a wage, accessing their community, having a social network of friends, and so much more. These dreams become a reality through the support that DSPs provide. Every day, I'm reminded of the worth of the DSPs here in Ohio. We know your value. We know the positive impact that you make on every Ohioan with a developmental disabilities, and yet the workforce crisis is real. Without an adequate number of trained DSPs, we may fail the very vulnerable and deserving population that we serve. Over the past 5 decades, we have seen a dramatic change with the supports for people with disabilities. The shift from a one-size-fits-all institutional model to a person-centered approach has offered the opportunity for people to live in less restrictive settings, become more empowered to take control over their own decisions, and live happy, fulfilling lives based on what they want. This is possible because of the commitment that DSPs provide. As we embark on the future, we know that it is likely that our system of supports will become more refined to meet the needs of people with developmental disabilities. And as we have seen over the past few years, a decline in available DSPs will continue to occur if we do not do something now. Stating that we are in a workforce crisis is only a basic description of what we are experiencing. None of this is by design. It's simply due to the many factors beyond our immediate control, but that doesn't mean we cannot fix it. Today, We stand together to raise awareness of the need for us all to work together to create viable solutions so we can continue to see the positive outcomes and progressive opportunities our system offers to the people we support. Potential solutions are easy to come up with, but implementation and hurdles that have to be navigated are very difficult. We greatly appreciate the Ohio Department of Developmental Disabilities offering the competency-based increase in pay and other measures they have taken over the past years to raise wages, as well as training programs that the Ohio Alliance for Direct Support Professionals offer and other creative ways that providers have implemented to train their staff. In Licking County, we were part of a provider partnership supported by the department, which provided us opportunity to share knowledge and resources with other participating providers, county boards, and COGS to address the DSP workforce crisis. This positive experience led to the creation of multiple creative ways to help providers with DSP recruitment, retention, and training. A second partnership is currently planned. Additional work is underway, which includes exploring more ways to increase wages for DSPs, non-traditional recruitment measures, enhanced training that allows more flexibility, as well as programs that offer training to high school students which provide intern opportunities with provider agencies, as well as employee resource networks. All of this work will help, but our biggest challenge has to do with the external hurdles. We need to continue to increase the utilization of technology. This is a great alternative that can free up needed resources and empower more independence. While technology works for some, it is not for everyone, and therefore there will always be a need for DSPs. We must continue to improve our collaborative relationships toward this common cause, because the only way we deal with the crisis is to work together. I'm here today representing the County Board Association, and I can tell you that county board superintendents across the state of Ohio want to help and have made it a priority to do so. Most county boards are in the process or have already created ways to offer resources to provider agencies to help with DSP recruitment and retention. This collaborative approach is the right thing to do because now is the time we need to work together the most. Every DSP deserves our full attention, which will help ensure that we can continue to provide the needed supports for people with disabilities. If we don't take care of the foundation of our system, there is no way we will be able to continue to function in the future. To all DSPs here today, thank you for your commitment, your support, your willingness to go above and beyond to see true potential in every Ohioan with developmental disabilities. The valuable contribution you make in the lives of every person you support is greatly appreciated. And in closing, let me say this. Never forget that when we truly focus on a mutual mission, we learn together and strengthen our alliance. So let's continue to work together to address this workforce crisis. Thank you.